Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another fabulous edition of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So, we've probably seen the last, or maybe there will be some more TV spots of the marketing for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. The most recent, of course, being during the Superbowl. Actually, it was weird because it aired after the Super Bowl. It aired after the game was over. It aired as the post game was starting. It was a couple of commercials for Turkish Airlines, where we saw that the company flies to Metropolis now, which is fantastic. We got a few shots of Lex Luthor talking about Luthor Corp, LexCorp, saving the city, rebuilding the city, thanks to some great efforts by LexCorp. He says, we've managed to build Metropolis and put the city back together, and we're looking forward to a greater future. And he says, we can't wait to see you at the end of the commercial. It's really cool to see that Jesse Eisenberg is involved in this advertising campaign. I'm sure that this scene won't appear in the movie, although we do see that Turkish Airlines appears to be the company that Wonder Woman, or Diana Prince, or whatever she goes by when she is not in her Wonder Woman regalia, flies in on in one of the previews. We do see her on a plane. We see her stand up, and the Turkish Airlines symbol is on the wall behind her. So it looks like Turkish Airlines is one of the sponsors and is involved heavily in the promotion in this particular point of the film. There's also a Gotham City version where Bruce Wayne is seen several times. Ben Affleck appears and talks about how, due to a generous donation from Wayne Enterprises, we're able to rebuild Gotham into a better city for the future and for tomorrow. And both of these make sense. Lex Luthor in Metropolis makes perfect sense, being a head of industry, being a billionaire, being someone who brings new jobs to Metropolis and probably employs 80% of the workforce in Metropolis, and also put the money forth to rebuild the buildings and put forth new technology. And Bruce Wayne in Gotham makes perfect sense. Again, being a head of industry, being a billionaire, being someone who employs much of the workforce, being someone who now has helped to try and build Gotham up from its original grime and grittiness and darkness, and hopefully bring it out of the gutter. So we have two opposing cities, but we have Turkish Airlines serving them both, and we have two very similar people, at least in the eyes of the general public, Bruce Wayne and Lex Luthor, who are heads of their own companies, multiple billionaires, who seem to be someone, both, who are out to do good and who are out to help the cities that they are from. We, of course, know differently, and we'll see how it comes down in the film. But I'm very happy with the marketing so far, and what I think is pretty much wrapped up at this point. As I say, maybe one or two more TV spots. The TV spots were great. I like that they had the opposing views between Superman and Batman, and why they each sort of have a problem with each other, with Superman, Clark seeing Batman as a vigilante who is bringing a reign of terror on the city, not only to criminals, but striking fear in the hearts of people. It reminded me of Justice League New Frontier, where Superman goes to see Batman, and it's clear to him that he scares little children. And then we see Batman later on in a scene he saves a child, but the child is afraid to come to him. And so, whereas Superman, everybody looks up, and in Superman's commercial for Turkish Airlines, we see people looking up because they know he flew over, and they're excited and they're happy. The people who think Superman is responsible for destroying most of the city, the fans who have seen the movie and think that this isn't Superman because he allowed people to die and didn't seem to care about it, won't feel that way, but clearly at least some of the city in the movie, story-wise, does look up to him and do love that he's their hero. And then we have the Batman one, where they say you may even get a glimpse of its famous hero. So it's neat the way they're doing that, and the way they're employing a company to be in the film and also do some of this advertising. And I think people were complaining that we'd already seen too many scenes and too many actual events that happened in the movie. So a way to continue forward with the advertising, even if this is the last heavy bit of it, would be to have these mock-up commercials for Turkish Airlines in the film world of Batman. v Superman. So I expect we may see another TV spot or two that just sort of elaborate on or use scenes we've already seen with a different kind of a voiceover, or maybe from a different point of view. This could be the end of the marketing, although we do have a month to go. Very likely we'll just see a ramp up of the instances of this marketing being shown on TV, what we've already seen just being repeated more often and in different places. I am very excited. We're just over a month away now. I hope you're excited too. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, always look up in the sky.